Hello my lovely Capricorns, welcome to Satara Tarot, and this is your reading for 2021. I hope it resonates with you, and if it does, please press like and subscribe. The cards I'm using today for the year reading is the Morgan Greer Tarot, and at the end of the reading I'll be pulling the Wisdom of Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, just as a final message from Universe. So I'm just going to go over what major arcanas you have in your spread for 2021 Capricorn, because with the major arcanas they have a real strength and power over the reading. So it's going to give you some insight about the energies of your 2021, and you have 4. And the first one that comes up is the Emperor, which is the number 4 in the major arcana, and that's really the father of the major arcana. So that's really about structure and routine and a sense of being in power. So that's a very strong card to have in your reading, and especially at the beginning of the first few months of 2021. And then the second major arcana is the Chariot card. So that's ruled by Cancer, sorry, that slipped my mind there, ruled by Cancer, and it's really about taking action and moving forward. And it's also the Victory card, so it's a very victorious card. So being able to move forward and take control. So very powerful energies in your first half of the year. And then the next energy of the major arcana is the Hanged Man, and that's really about gaining a different perspective. So in the image, the person is hanging upside down, seeing life from a different perspective, and it's really about spiritual enlightenment as well. So a beautiful card to have. And then your fourth major arcana, which is the fourth energy of your reading, is the Star card, which is ruled by Aquarius, which is the card of hope. And I have to say, this card has appeared in nearly all of the yearly readings, which I find amazing, and I'm really happy it's appeared, because I have to say bringing hope into 2021 for the collective is fantastic. So you have it appear in your November, and it's a beautiful card, a card of hope and also new beginnings. So a lovely spread, I can tell that straight away. And so we might get into the main reading, and we're going to start off in January, and this is January, so we go January, February, March, and we move down one card for each month. And I'm just going to go over the cards first of all. So you've got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles in February, March is the Emperor, and then April the Page of Pentacles. Then we go into the Chariot, the Four of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Star card, and the Queen of Swords. I love this Queen of Swords, she's absolutely gorgeous. So we're starting with January, and you're stepping into January 2021 in a really good position. You're stepping into a union. So the Two of Cups, the cups represents the water signs of the zodiac, and it's really about emotions, and with the two it's about coming together. So see how these two people are facing each other, and they have their arms, they're offering each other their cup. So it could be union, a love union. I'm just looking at what other cards you have. To be honest, that is actually your only cup card, and you have you have a few pentacle cards. So this union could actually be a union in business. So it could be a business partner that's really coming together in January. So a beautiful card to start your 2021 Capricorns. And then we're stepping into February, and that's the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is represented, connected to the earth signs. So the pentacles are connected to all the earth signs, which you are one of. And the aces are the new beginnings, and quite often they're an offering from universe. So something's coming forward to you in February that's a new offering to you, and it's something very tangible, something you can actually hold on to and sort of develop and grow with. And I really feel you being the Capricorn, you're going to really take this with both hands, and you're going to know what to do with it and where to move forward with it. I would say that you being a Capricorn, that you're going to do that anyway, but just because of the other cards that are appearing in the spread, I really feel this offer in February, that's coming towards you, you will take it with both hands and you will really allow that to grow and flourish. And it's going to really give you financial stability. Whatever that offering is for you in February, you're going to be able to allow that to grow and develop and give you a real sense of financial stability, which is a beautiful card, especially after what we've all been through in 2020, to come into 2021 in the February with the new offering that you can really take with you through the whole of 2021. Then we're going into March, and March is the Emperor. So I'm not sure if this is your energy or if it's an energy around you. To be honest, I think it could actually be your energy. I think even though the Emperor is connected to Aries, I actually do feel, when I do readings, I always think of Capricorns when I think of the Emperor. Just that ability to have structure and routine and to take charge. So I do think this is actually your energy. So in March, you're going to be in a really good place of authority. So when this offer comes into you in February, you are well and truly ready to receive it and work with it. So lovely energy to have in March. And then we're going into May. Oh, sorry, not May. We're going into April. And it's the Page of Pentacles, and this card has appeared in the same position in several readings, and I just wish I could remember there's at least another two. So yeah, I'm trying to recall which ones they are, because they may be connected to your reading. Anyway, the Page of Pentacles, again, that's an offer too. So the pages are the beginnings of the court card. So when you go through the minor arcanas and you work your way up to the court cards, you enter as a page, and then you go into being the queen and the king and so forth. So it is a beginning, and the pentacles are slow moving. So this is again another offer that's coming in for you in April. Not sure if you're actually going to be taking this offer, so we'll see how the reading goes, because I actually do feel that this is your energy, Capricorn, and the offer is kind of, you're not seeing it, you're not looking at this, this offer coming, because it's kind of coming behind you. So we'll see how we go with that. And then we're going to go into May, and you've really got the reins of your life, and you're charging forward. The Chariot card is really about being victorious and moving forward, and sometimes it can actually be moving house. So you're actually moving forward, and for you, I actually think it could be a moving house or a moving of some sort of property. If it's not your home, it could be your business home. So if you do have, say you work from home, in May and June, you could be moving into an actual business location rather than working from home, because I do get this sense that you're moving forward. You've got both reins in your hands. You're being victorious, and these three cards I think are all connected. So with your May, your June and July, I think they're all related, and I think it's all related to this new offering that comes into February. So you've really taken that offer and you've charged forward and you're moving forward, and I think you are moving into some sort of new dwelling. I actually don't think it is a new home. I think it's like a new business space. I mean, even if it's, say, you're working from your kitchen table, like a lot of people have been doing in 2021, you actually build yourself a home office and you're moving into a home office. Or if you have a home office, you're then building into a shopfront location on the high street. So it's actually shifting and moving forward and I think it is in your business world rather than in your personal world. And then when we move into July, the Hangman is your second major arcana, and it comes under the Emperor, and it's really about allowing yourself to gain a different perspective. So seeing things from different angles, and this person in this image is hanging upside down to see from a different perspective. And that perspective also gives you spiritual enlightenment, so a way of seeing things in a very different way. And I think that could be needing to do that to actually sort of work out what you've just sort of been through in the first half of the year. So if you think that you've come into the year in a union, there's an offer, you're taking charge of that offer, there's a potential another offer coming to you, which I really don't think you're going to take this offer. I don't think this offer in April is going to develop into anything. And you charge forward with your pentacle and, have that potential of expanding it with this offer, really sort of allowing that offer to develop. And then you sort of have to sort of sit back and give yourself a bit of a rest to go, okay, that's happened all quick. I'm kind of in this property, this new building, this new location, where I'm going to go from here. Well, where am I going to sort of take the business, and what am I going to do? For me, this is a very sort of business reading, a very sort of career reading, rather than a family home reading or a love reading. So that happens in, where we're there, May, June, July. And then we go into August. And with August, you've got a minor arcana. So that's the 10 of Wands. And the Wands represents the fire sign. So that's about action and passion, and also about moving forward. However, with 10s, it's really about completion. And with the 10 of Wands, it's really about really sort of having that load that you're carrying. However, it is at the end of that, having to carry all the responsibility, do all the work, take all the action, have all the passionate drive to move forward. And I do think you're really doing that. I think up to August, you are really charging forward and taking control, taking charge, and really sort of pushing yourself forward. So I think by the time you get to August, you might feel quite exhausted. So, however, it is a completion. And you've done a lot of hard work. There's a lot of passion that you've put into this sort of journey so far. And then we go into September, and I have to say the September card is a beautiful card, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, because the cards that come up on the tarot cards are really about the energies. So with the 9 of Pentacles, it's the ability to be able to provide for yourself and be financially independent, and also to enjoy that beauty that you have created for yourself. So with the 9 of Pentacles, she's really the sort of the lady who's created her own business and is actually able to enjoy the fruits of that business and have a very lavish, wonderful, luxurious lifestyle. So it's a beautiful card in September. So really embracing that ability to be financially independent and providing for yourself, and actually enjoying the beauty that you can bring into your life and all the abundance. Gorgeous card. It's in the minor arcanas. It's one of my favorite minor arcana cards. And then you're going into October, and October is another Wands card, and this is the 8 of Wands, and that's really about communication and moving forward. So you will be receiving some communication, and I think the communication is of hope, because it's going directly into November, and November is, the star card is ruled by Aquarius, and it's really about that new beginning, that new sense of hope. So I think in this journey that you've created, from the union to the offer to moving forward and putting in a lot of work, passionate work, and even sort of hands-on work, you've sort of got to a place in November where you're actually able to take a breath and just come back to the basics of life. You can see how this lady is naked and she's not afraid to be exposed, and just allow her to be seen as who she is, her own sort of identity and who she is. So it's really about that ability to come back, to feel connected to nature, and there's a sense of hope and a new beginning. Which is a beautiful card to have in November, because when you think, if you come towards the end of your year, quite often you get quite exhausted, and then you need to get energy to enter the next year. So I think in November you're going to be in a really good place of feeling very hopeful, very grounded, and really at peace with yourself, because you've done a lot of work. A lot of things have shifted for you, Capricorns, in 2021. And I think you've done a lot of the work. I don't feel that, it's about, other people coming to your party to help you. I think that in this reading, there's a real sense that you've been able to do it independently by yourself. So good on you for doing that. And I think you deserve to be in this position of hope and peace and harmony in November. And then you end the year in December with the Queen of Swords. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Just bear with me for a second. And, oh, sorry. Queen of Swords in this deck, I love her. I could absolutely stare at her all day. She's such a beautiful woman. And with the Queen of Swords, it's really about standing in your own truth and not being afraid to make assessments on situations around you. So I want to cough now. Making situations around you, using your own wisdom, your own clarity and your own logic. And a lot of people sort of say she cuts through the bullshit, and to be honest, she actually really does. And that's what's beautiful about the Queen of Swords, that she can see through things and she can see the rubbish that people try to give you and through all this sort of BS, and she can really cut through that. And she can cut through it with her sword, and sometimes can be quite severe with it. But I feel in this card, there's a real gentleness and a real compassion to the Queen of Swords. So irrelevant of your gender, it's really your ability to tap into that ability to make judgments in your life with a really cool head, but also having an open heart. So see how she's got this beautiful rose over her chest. So she still has that ability to have compassion, but she's also very wise, and she can actually see that her eyes are really intense. She can really see the truth through things. So no matter how people want to smoke and mirror you, that's not going to happen in December. You are going to really see the truth and be able to cut through it, and it's going to really help you with your decision making, which is a beautiful card to end with when you need to be stepping into 2022, the next year, with a clear head and a real good sense of direction, because the Queen of Swords really has a sense of direction. So gorgeous reading, Capricorn. I have to say the readings are getting quicker and quicker. There's a lot more clarity coming through, which is really good. So what I'm going to do is pull a card from the Wisdom of Oracle just to end the reading. And as a final message to you lovely Capricorns. And I hope you do resonate with the reading. And if you do, please subscribe, please press like. And also while I'm shuffling cards, I'll let you know that I will be uploading monthly readings for all the zodiacs in 2021. And hopefully I'll be uploading the January ones mid-December or end of December. So please check out the channel to view your January readings and each month as they appear. And what I'll be doing is taking a card from your yearly reading from that particular month to support the reading as we go through the year. So let's have a look, see what Wisdom of the Oracle would like to say from universe. Message from universe for our lovely Capricorns. Ooh, this one. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Okay, so the card is number 26 and the card is happy. And I'm going to show you the card, and I have to say I think you should be happy because this year I think you've worked really hard. So and I think you're going to be ending December in a really good place. Financially you're going to be very independent, and you're going to be very stable and really at peace. And I'm just going to try to get rid of that glare, sorry. So you can see, oh look, she's beautiful and she's got stars in her hand. So lovely reading for you Capricorns. I will look forward to seeing you in the January readings, and it's been great spending time with you, and take care.